right, y'all. Welcome to the Flex Zone. Tonight, I'm in the chair for Mikel. I'm surrounded by the guys, D, Roger,
Hey.
Cavante, Byron,
Yo.
and by phone, friend of the show, Ralph, to help us break down March Madness. What's going on, Ralph?
What's going on, guys?
All right, so the first game we're going to do is Kansas and Austin.
Do we have to?
Okay, these games, that's a waste of time. All the ones are going to advance. I think we agree.
Yep.
I mean, somebody's
Yep.
always upset.
Yeah.
But not a 16.
Not
never be the
116.
one.
Not
Austin P
116.
is an 8 seed from the Ohio Valley Conference.
I never
They was
even
lucky to get
I
it.
never even heard of this school, but I mean, we gotta give it its just due.
Hey,
Anyway.
Austin P was 750 to 1 to win that conference tournament, and they won.
Yeah,
so, anything can happen in March.
Anything can happen, but not in this
Except
game.
116.
116 be the one.
116, no, I can't.
So everybody's unanimous with Kansas in the first game.
Rod Chalk Jayhawk.
Ralph, Kansas.
Yes, Kansas in this game.
All right. The next game we got is Colorado and UConn. I'm
UConn.
gonna roll with
It's
UConn.
something special. It's something special going on in UConn again.
The Huskies smelling good here. Colorado, they had a better ending, but I don't like their chances in Des Moines, Iowa.
This is a very interesting game. I was actually shocked that Connecticut came up with 3.5 favorite. The public likes Connecticut. I just think they like them just because what happened 2 years ago. Colorado likes to spread the ball around. They have some big guys in the middle. If Colorado can control the boards, then I think it's going to be a lot closer game. Connecticut's rolling right now. And what I saw 2 years ago, there's no way I want the Buffaloes in this game. I think Colorado until they lose this tournament. Or Connecticut, I'm sorry.
Okay. So UConn in this game.
Kevin Ollie, baby.
UConn.
They'll be heading out pretty soon. Could be heading out of UConn pretty soon.
Hey. Next game up is Maryland and Dakota.
South
South
Dakota.
Dakota.
South Dakota.
The Jackrabbits.
I'm gonna roll with Maryland.
I tell you, Maryland, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Maryland.
I got the Terp hat on, but they have been up and down the second half of the year.
As long as Melo doesn't tremble, I'm picking Maryland.
They got to use
Why
their
you
big
say
guys.
it like that though?
They got to use their big guys, though. They got to use Dodd. They got to use our boy, Mr. Stone. They got to use these guys.
Robert
man.
Carter, baby. Where you
Yeah,
at, Jake
Robert
Lyman?
Carter.
But 12-5 matchups, always an upset. Happens like 30-40% of the time. So I'm still going to stick with Maryland.
Yeah, we're taking the Terps.
I like the Terps here for myself, but boy, they're just a totally different team on the road. The Jackrabbits have a small road. They like to play fast on the road. They like to keep it slow at home. So if this is a fast-paced game, I might have to lean towards the Jackrabbits here to cover that number, but I think Maryland just squeaks by, maybe by late free throws.
The next game is Cal and Hawaii.
D.
I'm taking the upset.
I
I'm
was gonna
taking
say-
Hawaii. Aloha to the Rainbow Warriors.
Anybody else with Hawaii?
I like those Pac-12 teams. I'm going Cal.
I'm going Cal too.
I'm going Cal too.
Yeah.
I really want to see the Maryland-Cal matchup, so
But-
I'm going to go with Cal as well. But
For the
yes.
sake of upsets, I say
Yeah.
we put the Hawaii in because it could happen.
I like that pick. I have Hawaii plus the points in this game. I think Cal just might have a little bit, maybe too much offense and too much talent in the second half on the floor. I think it's going to be a very, very close game, and I would not be shocked if here's another one we see late free throws going on and late. Hawaii is a very bad free throw shooting team, so I think
That's
Cal
not a bad thing.
squeaks by here.
Now, Kyle does have I believe 4 freshmen that are starting, so maybe experience could go in Hawaii's favor.
Yeah, Hawaii kept it close with Oklahoma early this year, too. So.
Yeah.
The next game is Arizona and Vanderbilt.
Wichita State.
Or Wichita State.
Yeah, this won the
okay.
first 4 matchups. So
Wichita
so
State
we
and
need to pick that one
Vanderbilt.
first. Yeah,
Wichita State.
I got Vanderbilt.
I like Wichita State.
I like
I think
Wichita State.
Vanderbilt's faded late. They lost to Tennessee last week in the SEC tournament.
I think Wichita State too, but I think Arizona's.
I don't think it matters because Arizona's going to
Yeah, I think Arizona's
Yeah,
gonna win this.
definitely.
Yeah.
I
Pac-12.
don't think it would matter.
You know, Arizona, I'd rather play Vanderbilt than Wichita State.
I like Wichita State in the game tomorrow, and if Wichita State can keep the Wildcats maybe slow, make me a half-court game. I would not be shocked if we see another Cinderella coming out of Wichita State. They got their healthy now. Would not be shocked if they beat Arizona. I like Wichita State tomorrow. I'm just going to wait to see what that number comes off. But if it's a soft number, Arizona maybe single digits, or I'll probably just pass. If Wichita State's a big dog, I'm taking the upset there.
The next game is Miami and Buffalo. I'm going to roll with Miami.
Arizona.
Yeah, I think Miami is going to be too much for Buffalo. Hurricanes has gotten it back on track since that blowout loss at North Carolina about a month ago.
About a month ago.
I got Miami too.
Miami's had a
Yeah.
great
Miami.
past couple of years, so yeah, Miami.
Jim
Yeah,
Leganera.
I like Miami to win straight up in this one. I think it'll be a lot closer game than what the odds makers are saying. I just don't think Miami's a 14-point favorite. Buffalo played a lot better towards the end. They had a nice run at the end of March. I think they were undefeated. They lost their first game in March against Miami, but then came back and won 4 straight, and 3 of those were against double-digit victories. So I think Miami wins this, but not by double digits.
Next game is Iowa and Temple.
Here we go.
Temple,
Here we go.
baby.
Here
We're
we go.
going with the Philly
Going to
boys.
upset. Temple.
Simple.
Wouldn't be shocked Temple won this game. Iowa has struggled mightily in the past month.
They faded. They started hot and faded
Yeah,
out.
they did. They had a bad loss too to Illinois in the Big Ten tournament also.
Ever since that loss to Maryland, they just haven't been the same.
Yeah.
Seem like.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. I'm taking
I
Iowa,
want-
but I wouldn't be shocked Temple won.
I want Temple bad here, but I saw them against Tulane when Tulane was giving them trouble for all the way to the second half. I don't like what I saw against Iowa, against Illinois. They just had played with no heart. They're a totally different team on the road. I agree with you here. I think Temple's the play here, but I'm probably just going to sit back and watch this game.
Dre, where you at?
No, I said I'm going to roll with Temple on this
Okay.
game.
Cool.
The next game is Villanova and
Villanova.
who is-
UNC.
Villanova
Who
and
is this
Villanova's going to
team?
win. Hey, don't worry about it. They are in the dance every year, though, but Villanova.
The dance the dance stops here.
All right, Baltimore kid, Phil Booth. They're a really good disciplined team for them.
Coach Jay Wright getting
Yeah.
it done.
All right, so everybody's rolling with Villanova on this
Yep.
game.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Villanova.
Wildcats.
Oregon and it's either Holy Cross or Southern. Everybody
Well,
roll
it don't matter with the playing game. Oregon to win.
with Oregon.
I think Southern will win, but
Southern gonna win?
I think Southern will win. No, the Holy
Against
Cross.
Holy Cross, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Against Holy Cross.
okay.
Against
Oh,
Holy
okay.
Cross, but obviously the Ducks. Actually, out of all the number 1 seeds, I think the Ducks probably got the easiest road, at least to the
To the Elite
Elite
Eight.
Eight.
Yeah.
I agree.
Couldn't agree more. I think they deserve that number 1 spot. I'm shocked that Virginia got one. I thought Michigan State should have grabbed Virginia.
Absolutely.
But wow, Oregon, I hate to even call them a sleeper because they're number 1 seed, but no one is talking about them. They're all talking UNC, Kansas, Michigan State. You see everyone's celebrity brackets. They got those 3. Oregon's got I hate to say cakewalk, but they got a really easy to get to at least the Elite 8. So if you
Exactly.
can jump on them, but you can get them at 15-1 to win it all. You can hedge it when they get to the Elite 8. Holy Cross might give them problems coming won 4 straight, very hot. They like to keep it half-court game. Usually if you can get Oregon to a half-court game, that bothers them. That's the only thing that might give them a hiccup on Friday.
Next game after that is St. Joseph's and Cincinnati.
I like Cincinnati, in this
Cincinnati.
game.
I like St. Joe's. I mean, I've watched Cincinnati. They don't impress me much. I mean, they played SMU before the season, and they won the game, but it wasn't impressive. I mean, I like St. Joe's out there, A-10, to get that win.
I agree with you right there. I go against teams that shoot horrible
St.
at the
Joe's.
free throw line, and Cincinnati shoots horrible at the free throw line. They only have 2 guys.
St. Joe's sounds like St. Joe's.
84%. St. Joe's, a much better free throw line shooter. Jump shots, I think, will probably land. I like the way they played over the weekend. I'm fading Cincinnati hard on this one. I like St. Joseph's.
All right, well, we're going to roll with St. Joseph's. Shout out to Rochelle for holding us down. Appreciate you. We've got Baylor and Yale.
Ivy League, baby.
I'm going to roll with
Yo,
Baylor.
watch out. The
Yeah, this
Ivy
is
League,
a
the
tough
Ivy
game
League
here.
schools know how to play ball, but unfortunately, they're playing Baylor. So, yeah, I'm going with Baylor.
Roger,
Baylor.
D.
I'm going Baylor, but I wouldn't be shocked if Yale make this game very interesting. They're close to home in this game, too, up in Providence, by the way.
Byron.
I went with Yale, but, I mean, looks like the majority's going with Baylor, so Big 12.
He had to throw a 5-12. 5-12 matchup in
That
there.
one I had to pick, right?
The next game is Duke and Wilmington.
Oh, Duke going to wash the floor with these boys. Come on, stop. I hate all this talk about Duke going to get
Come on.
upset. Dre, have faith in your team. First, I want to tell you
have faith
that.
in your team. man.
Okay,
No,
you have
I
the best coach in college basketball.
Oh, I know
you have
we do.
Trippy McTripster, and
Trippy
and you're going to be good.
I know, but I'm looking at D because
Oh Lord, don't you say it either.
Can you, for once,
Be respectful.
for once, come on now.
I ain't being
They
respectful.
they are the reigning defending.
No, wait.
say it.
I'll say this. If they lose, he gets to say whatever he wants.
Oh, yes.
Okay, now
You know what?
I agree with
You know
that.
what? We can bet that.
Let's get a quick
if-
factoid once you're done there.
All right, if Duke wins this game, can you say on the next show that they are the reigning defending national champions?
They got to get through Baylor first.
Well, I was just saying
No,
they would
come
they would
on,
have
no, come on, man.
they would have to win because they would play again on what? Would that be Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. So they could lose and then come back Tuesday
That's
and then
right.
you still could.
That's right.
So
All right, well that's you should still bet that. If they win these 2 games and they still in the
Yes,
he
I
has
would.
to say it.
then he
Yes,
has
I
to
would.
say it.
Against Baylor?
Yes, if they
No,
beat Baylor.
no.
You're
No.
not confident. You're not confident in Duke. Come on, man.
No, I mean, but I know. Last year, I knew we were going to win the chip.
Last year shouldn't have happened. Stop.
No, but we are the
Y'all got
reigning
lucky
defending.
Kentucky lost to
you
Wisconsin.
got lucky
and, you
because
know.
We would have beat anybody.
Please,
It
bye.
would have been
Please,
Kentucky.
please.
It would have been Wisconsin. It would have been
Whatever.
whoever.
Whatever.
Y'all be
lucky.
respectful of my team.
But the
As a matter of fact, I'll take you up on your back.
before last year, the last 2 years,
Unbelievable.
though.
Unbelievable.
They've
Who
been
was
out
that?
early.
Y'all lost to Lehigh. And what was that other team they lost?
Mercer.
to? Mercer.
When the boy was nay-naying, the white boy was nay-naying. Yeah.
It don't matter because I'm saying this squad isn't last year's squad. Last year we had Okafor.
But y'all not deep, man.
We're not
Duke's
deep. Yeah,
main problem.
exactly.
They're not deep. I think they will get past UNC Wilmington, but they're losing to Baylor.
Put Duke on the board.
Sadly.
Duke gonna win this. Y'all gonna be
That's
respectful.
that's the only game he confident about.
I'm
Y'all
confident.
y'all
I'm
gonna be
confident too
respect-
about
Y'all
that.
gonna be respectful of the reigning defending national champions.
full disclosure, UNC Wilmington, I did get to see them
Right.
play. They have some pretty good players, but it's a difference between UNC Wilmington and Duke players. Just
Ralph, we
saying.
got so caught up on this, man. Say
I was
your
just shocked
piece.
that you said Kevin Keats was the best college coach in the tournament. Is that what you guys were talking about? The coach of
Just a guy named Mike Krzyzewski.
almost overrated coach. But anyway,
Whoa!
Yes.
I think Duke wins this. It's going to be a hard. I have them going out in the second round. I think they beat UNC Wilmington. I just think they have the guard play of Duke will be too much in the second half. I think it's going to be a lot closer game, but I have them bowing down and going out in the second round.
All right. The next game after that is Texas and Northern Iowa.
Shaka Smart, baby.
Here we go.
Let's go.
This is a scary game
This
for
is,
Texas.
but this is perfect in the tournament with that press, baby.
I got Texas.
Northern Iowa.
Who you got, D?
I'm taking Texas, but I won't be shot Northern Iowa won this game.
Roger.
I'm taking Texas.
All right,
So the majority is Texas.
Oh, we got to see where Ruff go.
I like Northern Iowa here. I think 11 with the 11 spot beats this. I know Texas is played well.
All right, so it's tied, right?
Down
So it's
the
tied.
late, but wow, Northern Iowa has won 6 straight, beaten really good teams on the road, beat Evansville on the road, which is stunning. They haven't done that in 4 years. Easily beat Wichita State. I know the number says 57-52, but they were up by 9 with I think it was like less than 20 seconds left with some junky threes that went in. Love the way Northern Iowa is playing. Where Ben Jacobson's got this team playing really high ball. Love Northern Iowa here.
All right. So since we're split, no, I'm gonna ask somebody in the room. Hugh, who do you got? Texas or Northern Iowa?
Let's go with Texas, man.
Yeah, there you
He
go.
said
There you
we'll
go.
go
Shaka
with
Smart, baby.
There you go.
Smart man. Smart man.
Shaka Smart.
Shout out to Hugh for holding us down on the camera tip, as well as Kendra. We see you. But all right, Texas A&M and Green Bay.
Who?
Hey, this is not the Green Bay Packers.
It's the Packers?
It's the Green Bay Phoenix.
Oh, I was gonna say if the Packers play, they going. Oh no,
Texas A&M.
This is not football.
Took
Sorry.
Kentucky to overtime in the SEC championship game. Great game. I think Texas A&M is a scary team in this tournament.
Very scary.
Texas A&M.
Yeah, I like the Yankees. I know they lost in overtime to Kentucky Sunday, but the Yankees been playing some good
Shout out the
ball.
house.
Ralph?
Yeah, Texas A&M here. I totally agree with you. They're going to be a very sleeper team.
Yep.
I think they can make it to the grade 8 or maybe even the Final Four and pull off some upsets. I think they're going to learn a lot from that loss that they had from Kentucky.
All right, we got Oregon State and VCU.
Tough,
Go ahead.
tough, tough.
I would say this is another one of them funny 10-7 matchups. I'm going with VCU. I don't believe in the Glove Jr. and on Oregon State and Oregon
you
State.
don't believe in Gary Payton, man?
I was about to say the
Gary
Ducks,
Payton
but the
Jr.?
Beavers. Nah, I'm going with VCU. I personally.
I agree
Byron?
with Devontae. I agree.
I'm going VCU.
I like Oregon State in this one.
I'm going with you. I'm with you, Ralph. I'm going with Oregon State.
They kept it close against Cal. Cal got hot in the second half towards the end. I really like how they played their last 2 games when they beat UCLA at UCLA and they come off and just whooped up on Arizona State. Gary Payton Jr. I think they have a big. I think he's gonna have a breakout trend. I mean, everyone talks about him and his dad, but not really. The East Coast knows about his play in the Pac-12. I think Gary Payton's going to carry this team to the next round.
All right, so we'll roll with VCU on that one. Oklahoma and Bakersfield.
Buddy. Oh, Booner sooner. That's all.
Oh, that's all we got to say about that one.
Exactly. I think everybody's rolling with that.
Moving on.
Expert analysis, Oklahoma.
Ralph, I think you're rolling with Oklahoma as well.
Nope, this is my 15th beating the number 2
Oh,
spot.
wow.
UC Santa Barbara in here, the Western Atlantic. Lost to Hawaii, but Hawaii just came out really strong towards the second half. But UC Santa Barbara won, I think, 8 straight coming into that Hawaii game. They're red hot. I do not like the way that Oklahoma plays away from home, even though they've won 3 out of the last 4, but they didn't cover a number since February 24th when they beat up on Oklahoma State. I love Bakersfield in this one. I'm taking the plus points on this one. I think this is my 15 beating a 2 spot.
Wow, JR is not going to be happy about that.
So Ralph was the one with the upset. All right, so then the next round would be Kansas and UConn from what we picked. I got UConn.
Well, you taking the upset?
Kansas.
Taking Kansas.
Yeah, I got to take Kansas in that.
I don't see any of these number 1 seeds. They should all at least make it to Elite 8. I can't go against
one
Kansas.
of them's bound to fall to me. Ralph?
Kansas.
All right, we got Maryland and Cal next.
Maryland.
Terps, baby.
Taking the Terps.
Terps.
Taking Maryland. Ralph?
West Side, I'm taking Cal on this.
No surprise there. No surprise there. No surprise there.
I really wanted to take South Dakota State to beat Maryland, and that was going to be my 12 beating the 5. But I knew Maryland might play better in their first round, maybe to get that hiccup up. But I knew that they were going to go out against either Cal or Hawaii, and was a toss up on that one. I think either one of them beats Maryland.
All right, the next game after that would be Arizona and Miami.
Miami.
I like Miami.
Yeah, I'm taking Miami.
ACC, baby. Jim Larinaga.
Oh boy.
Flip a coin.
I don't even know. I was thinking about going with the Cats. I don't know if the Canes could do it back to back.
Going with Arizona?
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm rolling with Arizona in my bracket too.
Come down to Ralph then.
I'm going with my boy The Rock on this one. I'm taking the U.
Miami.
Yes, thank you,
So
Ralph.
Miami.
Dun, dun.
Temple and Villanova would be the next matchup.
I'm going. Oh, a Philly matchup.
That's a Philly 5.
Philly matchup.
Should
Philly
be a
five.
good one.
You know what? I think Villanova has history of going out early. It continues. I like Temple.
I like Temple as well.
I'm going to take Villanova. I got Villanova leaving the next round.
Yeah, I'm taking Villanova.
I'll take Villanova as well.
Throw me on the
So-
Nova train as well.
Oh,
All right,
looks
so
like Villanova.
Villanova got the majority.
I try.
Oregon and Cincinnati.
Oregon.
Like I said, I see
The Ducks.
all the number 1s making at least to the Elite 8.
Yeah, we did say St. Joe's. We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oregon's going to win.
I got Oregon as well.
Oregon.
All right, Baylor and Duke.
Yeah, come on, Bears, baby. Come on, Bears.
It's not gonna be pretty.
Expose that death.
It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty, Dre. It's not gonna be pretty.
I actually think Duke will win this game,
I'm
but
picking Duke.
let's see where the numbers go. I think Duke will win.
I'm picking
personally.
Duke.
I'm going to stick with the courage of my convictions and pick the reigning, defending national champions.
Coach K gonna pull it off.
You got guards, you can do it.
And trip somebody.
Yeah, you got
process.
guarding the referees. You
Oh
can
no,
do
he
it.
got somebody to trip.
Oh,
somebody.
come on, man.
Tripster, the tripster.
You know how they do.
Y'all act like we cheat.
No. I'm just saying.
You gonna cheat? Excuse me?
Hey,
Well,
don't start. Don't
That's
you
another
start.
show. It's another show.
Ralph?
No matter who wins that 5-12, Baylor or Yale, they're advancing. I think Duke goes out in the second round.
So what's that?
Wow.
So
So
I
you think? So you think Yale? If Yale makes it to the next
Ooh.
round, they these Yale. Would beat
How
I
Duke.
agree.
embarrassing that
What?
would
How would
be.
that work
I
out?
would
picked
be-
Yale, and I think Yale would
So-
beat Duke. But in this matchup, I would go
So,
Duke.
so who are we voting
I
for?
think it would be Baylor because there's
Baylor.
four.
Are we voting for Baylor or Duke?
Baylor.
Baylor.
All right,
Stop.
Baylor.
Stop it. Stop.
It's okay, Dre. I tried to go down with the shit with you, man.
It's okay, man.
I tried.
He was never on the ship. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, he doesn't do
You
ships.
sound like Mikkel. Like Texas, A&M, and Texas.
A&M, baby.
This is an old school Big 12 matchup, huh?
A&M.
Oh, Dan, Texas.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't even think Texas should be in there, but regardless, go
All right.
A&M Aggies.
Texas, A&M.
Like Ralph said, baby, they sleep.
College
I
Station,
agree.
baby.
BC,
Yeah, I'm rolling with A&M on this one.
A&M.
Will Johnny Manziel be there?
Stop it.
Be,
VCU and
respectful. Be
Oklahoma.
respectful. Be respectful.
Asking. Okay. I'm just.
All right. Who y'all got? VCU or Oklahoma?
Booner Sooner.
I guess Oklahoma.
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 Yeah, Oklahoma.
Ralph?
Even though I had Oklahoma losing this game, I had Bakersfield winning. This is a toy. I'll go with concession. I'll take all your guys playing this one.
All right. So then the matchup after this was what? Kansas and
Maryland.
Oh, Kansas.
With Kansas.
And this is where the Terps run comes to an
Yeah,
end.
much as I want my Terps to move on, I think Kansas too disciplined.
Too much depth.
Alice is too good. They're too deep. I think Maryland's going to lose. I don't want that. Hope I'm wrong.
Look at him. He's got his hat on and everything. Look at him.
Yeah, hope
Look at
I'm
you,
wrong.
boy.
He got the shirt to match. He got all that.
That's
Sorry,
all
I
good.
don't
He going down with the ship. You know that.
I don't be biased on
Look like
my
he
fan.
coaching now.
hey, hey, they can
Right.
use him, man. Get the ball in the post. Tell him. Make some
You
free
ain't lying
throws.
about that.
Roger.
I'm picking Kansas. Kansas is going to win.
So
I'm
everybody's
sorry.
got Kansas in the
Yeah,
next
man.
I
round.
want Maryland to win, but
Everybody.
I just
Alright.
don't see it.
The,
I
round,
got Kansas as well.
the next one is Arizona and Temple.
Arizona.
What?
Zone.
Or was it Miami?
Villanova. I thought.
Oh, well, hold on.
Or was it Miami? No. Well, I think we picked Miami, right, for the next game. It was Miami. Okay.
Miami and
It was
Villanova.
Miami.
Miami. And
I'm taking
Miami
Miami
Temple.
too. I'm taking Miami too. I think Villanova goes down.
Yeah, I'll take Miami.
I think they get us
Miami.
going.
I agree with him. I like the U.
I can't
I didn't
argue.
I actually didn't have you going that far, so I'm going with Villanova.
Byron.
but what other consensus?
I'm going with the U. I like this team.
Miami.
Shh, man. Kansas, where you at? Take these boys out.
They have a shot next. All right. So the next game then we got is Oregon and Baylor.
Baylor. I like Baylor to pull off the upset against Oregon.
I got Baylor as well.
Mm.
Roger.
I had Oregon and Duke, but I'm picking Oregon.
I think Oregon's the weakest one seed, but go ahead, Ruff.
I got Oregon too. I think I'll tell you right now, they're a Final Four team in my eyes.
And Cravante, who did you have?
Got the Ducks. All the way to so the next matchup will be the Elite Eight, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I'm going with the Ducks.
I'll stay with the Ducks right now. Just
So
for
then
that.
what was it? The,
Also
the
Oregon.
Ducks then?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
We're voting for Oregon in this
Absolutely.
one? Okay, Oregon. And then the next matchup would be, what's that, Texas A&M and Oklahoma?
Another old school Big 12 matchup here.
Wow.
Wow, I might see Texas A&M go to that Final
Yeah.
Four almost.
Oklahoma's only weakness
getting
is they're
close.
not. I think they only run 8 deep.
Texas A&M.
I mean, Texas A&M for me too.
Mm.
Ralph?
I picked Oklahoma, but I won't be shy.
I like the Aggies as well. I got them playing Oregon.
Texas A&M.
All right, Texas A&M.
Those
it is.
SEC boys.
So,
Can't better guess.
It's only two of them.
In any sport.
so then if that's the case, then we have Kansas and Miami.
Here we go.
Kansas.
Bye, Miami.
Kansas.
Kansas.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're right.
Ralph, Kansas?
KU.
Kansas. All right. So then, what's the matchup after that? As soon as Vanna White is done, we'll tell you. Oregon and Texas A&M. Wow.
Yes. See, I didn't pick that one.
A&M.
All right. I'll roll with Texas.
I got Oregon.
I'm going with the Ducks, too.
I'm going with Oregon.
I'm going with
Oregon.
Oregon.
No, it looks like
Going with
Oregon.
Oregon is the majority then.
It's like Oregon's the majority.
All right. So then in the West, that means Kansas and Oregon would match up. I got
Wow.
Kansas.
I think
Rock
we all
Chalk
got
Jayhawk.
Yeah, Kansas.
Kansas.
Get to the-
Bill Self, baby.
So we got the first half of the bracket.
So,
done.
yeah. So that's
Quack. Quack.
I guess he's going with Oregon.
Eagles choke, 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 right?
whatever. All right. So then that's the first half of the bracket. All right, y'all. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with the next half of the bracket. This is the Flex Zone. Stay tuned. And we're back, y'all. We did the West. And right now, we're going to get into the East matchups of the NCAA tournament bracket. First matchup is North Carolina and
Florida Gulf Coast.
Who are these people?
Hey, you
It's a
better.
playing
Hey, that's
game.
Dunk City.
Playing
That
game.
was Dunk City. Y'all
Dunk
remember
City.
that?
No, but I'm saying it's like
It's a
it's
playing
like
game. It's a
Fair.
playing game to get to
Dixon.
North
Like
Carolina.
what is this?
said-
It's a playing game. To get to
It don't
Carolina.
matter either way. They're going home.
I
North
agree.
Carolina.
Florida Gulf Coast
Against Fairleigh
will
Dickinson.
probably win, but going with Tar Heels.
Nobody cares. It's North Carolina. Just say North
It's a
Carolina
game.
and move
Hey,
on.
It's still
You
a
get a
game.
tournament
It's
win.
still a game that has to be played.
Okay, a bunch of nobodies going out.
Stop
going
it. Just
with
be
the
respectful.
ACC
Okay,
regular
I'll,
season
I'll,
and
I'll, I'll
tournament
be
champions.
respectful. Whoever wins, it don't matter. North Carolina, let's go.
Ralph.
I agree. I like Dunk City to win and play North Carolina. I think that would be an interesting matchup, but I think North Carolina always comes out no matter who they have to play.
All right, so we're going to go with North Carolina.
Like all the number one seeds make
US
it to the Elite Eight.
USC and Providence.
I like Mr. Dunn in Providence
I couldn't tell you.
to get that win against USC.
I can't even
Yeah.
tell you.
Chris Dunn is a very good guard.
I think
You got to come up big.
I think I went with USC
I'm going with USC.
in our
And
bracket.
by the way,
Byron?
I'm a USC fan in football.
Byron.
Providence, but I could be wrong.
Ralph.
I like USC in this one. I just think they've played better opponents towards the end. They had to go up at Cal, play against them. Then they played both Oregon State, finished it off with UCLA, and then Utah. If they played a tougher schedule, I like USC in this one.
I like USC as well. So we're going to roll with USC.
Let's go Trojans.
All right, the next matchup is Chattanooga.
Indiana.
Indiana better not lose this game.
We going with Yogi.
I say this though, I like Yogi, but Chattanooga's got some good players too. Now it's not going to be an easy game for Indiana.
Listen, Indiana
Ralph?
better not lose.
I agree. The Chattanooga's won 5 straight coming into this game. Granted, they play in the Southern Conference, but they can throw up some points, and Indiana likes to run as well. If I was Chattanooga, I would kind of want to slow this game up. I think Indiana will have a little bit more offense towards the end. I like the Hoosiers in this stuff, but it's going to be a lot closer game.
All right. The
Just
next-
win and move on.
So then we're going to roll with Indiana in this
Yes,
one.
we are. We're rolling with Indiana.
The next matchup is Kentucky and Stony Brook.
My ultimate sleeper, baby. KU and Calipari. Oh, you already know I'm rolling with them.
How
yeah.
can Kentucky be a sleeper and they only got 8 losses?
Hey, they got one of the best guards in the country who's under 6 feet. You know I like those small guards.
and Kentucky got a more experienced team than they had.
And they have
Michigan.
the, one of the
Yes.
most talented teams as well.
In recent years,
Yeah.
They're one of the most talented teams there.
definitely.
Kentucky.
That's definitely one of my sleepers as well.
Ralph.
Like Kentucky, but not be shocked if the Seawolves win. They're the only team in the tournament that has all 5 returning starters coming in.
Oh my.
Yes, they played in American East, but they did play some tougher matchups. In the beginning, they played Princeton. They beat Princeton, but they lost to Notre Dame. They played some tough matchups, but not enough as Kentucky. It's going to be a lot closer game going with the Wildcats, but I think the Wildcats might be losing to the next round.
Okay.
All right. The matchup after that would be Notre Dame versus Michigan
Or Tulsa.
I think Michigan.
It's going to be
win that
Michigan
game.
beating Tulsa. So,
So
If Tulsa win, this might be an ugly game.
yeah, Notre Dame might kill them. Yeah.
I got Notre Dame.
You think this is football?
Right.
Yeah, I like the Irish.
Ralph?
I like the Irish as well. It's great coming off a bad loss against North Carolina, where they just couldn't hit anything. Everything was very long. There was a bunch of bricks thrown up. Would not be shocked if Tulsa beats Michigan, just because every team that should be there always wins their first game. Just like I think Syracuse will probably win their first game. This game should be Michigan versus Monmouth. I thought that would have been an outstanding game to watch, but we're stuck watching Tulsa, who got blown away by Memphis in their last game. I think Notre Dame wins, and no matter who they play, Tulsa or Michigan.
All right, so we're going to go with Notre Dame.
Mike Bray.
The Fighting Irish.
The next matchup would be West Virginia and Austin.
Press Virginia.
No. Stephen F. Austin.
No. Press Virginia.
West Virginia.
Press Virginia.
Oh yeah, I've heard you say it.
Or if you were watching the game the other day, Press Virginia. That's forget that joke.
So you picking Press Virginia?
Oh yes, definitely.
Cavante?
West Virginia.
They can press and
Ralph?
score this year.
Yeah, that's the problem they couldn't have last year.
Well,
Ralph, who you got?
I like Press Virginia as well, but Stephen F. Austin, if they can throw up high 70s in this game, they pull off the upset of that. I have this game as a possible upset. I think Austin's offense could cause them problems. They like to spread the floor around, keep it fast, and keep it press. They already said this morning that they're not going to let Press Virginia put their zone in and press them. They're going to speed the game up. So that just tells me we might see a very high-scoring game. If that's it, while we could see maybe a Lumberjacks beat Mountaineers.
well, I'm picking the upset. Stephen F. Austin.
You just
Because of the name. He just likes saying the name.
saying the name.
Stephen F. Austin. You know, yeah, I'm picking Stephen F. Austin.
Just picking it because he likes it.
The next matchup is Wisconsin and Pittsburgh.
Two improved teams from the start of the year. Wisconsin had a lot of issues with their coach retiring. Pittsburgh started slow. They've come on strong. I like the upset. I like Pitt to beat Wisconsin.
Roger?
Picking Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Cravante?
Going with Pitt.
Byron?
Wisconsin was playing very well. They came in after before the Big Ten tournament, won like 7 straight.
Yeah, they lost in Nebraska.
Yeah, tough, bad loss, but I like this team. They've come together, like D said, after Bo Ryan's retirement. Wisconsin.
Ralph?
I like Pitt here. I like Jamie Dixon in the tournament. Granted, they've lost some very bad games. Granted, they lost to Virginia Tech, at Georgia Tech, beating Syracuse, which I thought that game is the reason why Syracuse shouldn't be in the tournament.
I agree.
I'm going Pitt here. I'm going coach versus coach here, and I like Jamie Dixon versus a very young Greg Coward, even though he's been on the bench for a while. But I think Jamie Dixon is going to be the huge key in the team.
Agreed.
All right. So it sounds like we split on this one.
Who'd you pick?
I picked Wisconsin.
You picked Wisconsin.
So it seems
Rock,
like
paper, scissors?
Oh.
No, Milton, who you got? Come on, man. It's either Wisconsin or Pitt.
Okay.
Pick one.
Which makes it better?
Pitt.
Pitt.
We'll roll with Pitt. After this one, we got Xavier and Weber
Weber State.
Weber
State. A team that's known for history in the tournament. Beat North Carolina back in 1999.
Yeah, I was going to say, Ralph, this could be a 15 beating a 2 if you want to pick one.
Yeah, it has a possible. Xavier always plays bad in the tournament.
Yes.
I did not like the way they played Seton Hall in the first half. They came out really slow. If they come out slow, Weber State has the offense to pull up numbers really quickly. If I'm Xavier, you don't want to come out slow. This game has a possible rating 15-2 right here. I only picked one this year, so I already have mine. So I think Xavier, but this is going to be a very, very tight game.
Xavier in a close one. I agree with you.
I picked Xavier in one of them buzzer beater type of games.
Xavier.
Not Professor Xavier.
I knew it was coming.
He might can help him make a couple shots down the stretch. Play some defense.
All right, we got Virginia and Hampton.
Hampton.
Shout out to them, man.
Take an
2
L,
straight.
but
MEAC.
shout out to the MEAC championship though.
Back-to-back years.
Well, wasn't that messed up though? They put them. Let's put the two Virginia teams against each other.
But they shouldn't have been a 16. They could at least gave him a 15 seed.
But that's what I was talking to D about that off air in recent years back when I was going to Morgan, they was 15. Whoever won the MEAC had the 15.
At least a 15. And this
Yeah.
half the team. People forget they brought back their whole team as last year,
Yeah, they
so
did.
they're still pretty good. And Chivas is pretty well, but just Virginia's defense, they're going to shut them down in the half court.
Virginia.
Hampton, it was a good run.
It was fun while it lasted, y'all. I already know Ralph is going to say Virginia.
I like Virginia here just because the rumors of Edward Joyner being going somewhere else is already leaked out, so I don't know how that could cause in a locker room. I think it's going to be a lot closer game. I just don't like this Virginia team. I know they play great defense, but there's a lot of great offensive teams in this tournament this year than we've seen in the past. Granted, scoring slightly down. Virginia wins, but I'll tell you right now, they're probably going to be one of my first number ones to go bye-bye.
Hey, you know what? Let me say something about that. Why is Virginia number 1 seed?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Over Michigan State, which we'll get
Over
to.
Michigan State? What is that about?
Michigan State was ranked 2 to end the AP poll out.
I can't believe
East
it.
Coast bias.
Pretty much.
Crazy.
Craziness.
But, all right,
Well,
Virginia's going to move on.
It's just like SEC in college football. They always give extra love to the ACC in college hoops.
Well, the next matchup we got is Texas Tech and Butler.
Old Tubby Smith, baby.
How about Tubby,
Getting it
man?
done
How
with
about
another
Tubby?
team. I'm going Texas Tech.
I like the Red Raiders, too, to beat Butler. Butler has done well since Mr. Stevens has left us. Second year in a row. They back
Second year in a row. You right about that.
Texas Tech.
Cravante?
Red Raiders.
I'm going to roll with Texas Tech as well.
Tubby.
Ralph?
I like Butler in here. I don't like the way Texas Tech's coming in here, dropping 3 out of 4. They sputter on offense. That bad loss against TCU it still bothers me. That was a horrible loss to them. I thought that could have been their breaker. That we could be watching Texas Tech in the NIT or CBI instead of the tournament. I like Butler in this one. I just think experience goes well. 3 returning starters. I know Texas Tech has 4, but don't have experience in the tournament, and I'm going to take Butler in this one.
So the next matchup would be Purdue and Little Rock.
I like Arkansas Little Rock, man, but I
Now-
think it's a bad matchup for them.
This I would say out of all the 5-12 matchups, I think this may be the upset.
Purdue's too big, though. That A.J. Rummins, and they got a lot of size, man. I think it's a bad matchup for Arkansas Little Rock.
I'm rolling with Purdue.
Purdue.
Closer game than people think. Not quite going to upset Purdue.
Boilermakers.
I agree. I like Purdue in this one. It's a great matchup. I love the head coach for the Little Rock, Chris Beard. There's another one that's probably might be getting a better job at the end of the tournament. But Purdue, they just got too much size down low. I think that's about it. That's going to win this game.
All right, next we've got Iowa State. What?
And Iona.
Iona.
Iona's from New York.
Upset alert.
That's the team that took down our Monmouth,
That's
too.
exactly. Upset alert. Be advised, Iowa State. Remember last year what they get put out in round of 32?
Iowa State's overrated over the
Yeah.
years, man. When they get in, they don't really do much noise.
Ralph?
I like the over here. I think the first team that scores 90 wins this game. If you like defense, put the Virginia game on because you're going to see no defense in this one. Both teams scoring 80. I agree with you here. I like Iona here. Iowa State they always lose big games, the TV games, big games. I don't like the way they played Kansas and Oklahoma down the stretch. They lost both those games. Love Iona here. I think if they spread it and keep it a high-paced game, wow, this is going to be a fun game to watch. Best game in the first round, I think, right here.
You going with Iona? As well?
Yeah, I'm going with Iowa State.
Iona?
Iowa State, that's the Cyclones?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like them. No, I don't like them guys.
Iona.
He doesn't trust them.
Don't trust the Cyclones.
So the next game we got is Seton Hall and Gonzaga.
Whoo.
That's like saying that Gonzaga.
This might be a fun one to watch, too.
I think this is going to be a fun game to watch. Gonzaga got back on track, too. They were struggling. They got back on track in their tournament. Seton Hall, I know, won the Big East. They got things going, but
I like Gonzaga.
I like the Sags, too, especially the games in the West Coast. It's not near.
It's close to the,
it's close to Gonzaga.
Close to the Gonzaga. They travel well.
Cravante?
Gonzaga.
And
Gonzaga.
Ralph, you said Gonzaga?
Yeah, I got Gonzaga as well. I think they're playing a lot better now that they finally got their rotation going. They finally went small on the benches. He was playing Mark was playing almost 8, 9 guys, shorting up the bench, and I think that was an improvement. So I like Gonzaga here.
All right. The next, so we're gonna roll with Gonzaga. The next one is Utah and Fresno State.
Ooh, it's a
Fresno
tough-
State.
Ooh, that's a tough game here. Utah's been playing really well though.
I like Fresno State.
Ooh, upset alert. Ooh, looks like the Midwest is it's gonna be a little shooken up.
Picking Dayton.
I like the Utes. I like Utah.
Dayton.
You too
Byron?
early too. You early. You're early, Rod.
Oh. Oops.
No, yeah.
Oh, it's Fresno State,
Fresno
Utah.
State,
I'm sorry. Oh. Ugh.
I want to go with Fresno State, but I just think Utah is just a little too much.
Yeah.
I'm
They
going
had a
with
very
Utah.
good year.
Yeah, Utah's played very well.
Ralph?
Love Fresno State here. I cashed my ticket
Fresno.
10-1 for them to win the Mountain West Conference tournament. Hottest, I think one of the hottest teams in the league have I think it won either 8 or 9 straight. Haven't lost since they were on the road at Nevada on February 13th. One of the hottest teams. I'm going to roll with the Bulldogs here. I have them winning this game. I would not be shocked if they win this easily. I think they're going to go back and watch how bad Utah played against Oregon and keep that fast pace, and I think that could be the problem.
All right.
Well, what's Utah's team name?
The Utes.
Nope. Not trusted it. Nope.
Come on, man. You going by that? Well, I guess in this
Really?
year, right?
All right. Dayton and Syracuse. I'm gonna roll with Syracuse. I always.
Yeah, I'm going with
I-
Q-
I
I'm going with
always
Q's
pick-
too.
I always pick Syracuse.
Okay, this time I'm going with Dayton, all right?
Dayton's done well, but they've struggled coming down the stretch in Atlantic 10. I mean, Syracuse did win 8 out of 9, but they've lost 4 out of their last 5 games too. I like Dayton. It's closer to St. Louis for them.
Ralph.
I always think with teams that shouldn't be there always win the first round. I think Syracuse wins this first round. Jim Boeheim, here's another coach who's going to be a big difference. Granted, Archie Miller has done a fantastic job since he's been at Dayton. But he's playing the 8-10, and that's a bad loss against St. Joe. They should have won that game and just gave it away. Don't like the way they played against Rhode Island as that other loss that they had. So I'm going to go with the Cuse here.
I agree. That zone will give them
Yeah.
problems.
Quick correction too. Syracuse has lost 5 of their last 6 games.
Syracuse.
Jim Bay.
The next game is Michigan State.
Oh, Michigan State.
Michigan State all the way.
There is no explanation.
They should be a
Just
1
a quick
seed.
comment.
Just
We know
Michigan.
Michigan State's going to win. How bad is the Conference USA now? How bad is them? Middle Tennessee State? Are you kidding me?
Hey, what's wrong with the Blue Red Raiders?
Who?
Exactly. I don't even know
Raiders.
those cats.
Who?
UAB
they're not gonna win.
UAB was supposed to be the best team in the Conference USA, and they lost to an 8 seed, Western Kentucky.
All right.
Michigan State all the way.
So Michigan State.
All the way.
Can I just pencil them into the,
Just write them all the way through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can we
just-
just almost.
All right, so wait a minute. So
We'll
we,
get
all
back
right,
on
so
that.
then we can go from bottom up then.
Michigan
Michigan
State.
State and
Michigan
Syracuse.
State.
Michigan
Let's go.
State.
Let's
Oh, they
go.
gon- they gonna
Stop
beat them
playing
boys
with
like a
them.
drum.
Stop
They gonna beat them
playing
like a
with
drum.
them. Stop playing with them.
They gonna
Michigan
beat
State.
Michigan State.
Denzel Valentine, best
And whoever
overall
they
player
play
in the
next,
country.
and whoever they play next, they're gonna beat them too.
Tom to
Ralph,
the
you
Izzo.
got Michigan State.
Yes.
Gonzaga and Fresno State would be the next matchup. Then.
Gonzaga.
Wow.
It
It doesn't matter because when they play Michigan State, it's not gonna matter.
That's right. You and Undertaker's
Zags.
picking Michigan State.
I got Gonzaga.
I got
Sure.
Fresno.
You got Fresno. Anybody else got Fresno?
I got Gonzaga, but
I'll take Gonzaga too.
All right.
tough one.
So the next one would be Purdue and Iona.
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 Purdue.
I'll take Purdue.
I like the size. Purdue size too much.
Speed kills, and when you have 7-footers and 6'11" guys on the court, they can't guard those quick guys. So I'm taking Iona here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
taking Iona too. But
Are we split?
I think
Roger,
I think
who you
we're
got?
split.
I'm taking Purdue.
Then put Purdue up there.
That's like Purdue. Sweet spot.
So then the next matchup was Virginia and Texas Tech.
I'm going with Tubby.
I think Virginia got lucked off there a little bit. I think they can beat Texas Tech over Purdue. I mean,
They could,
Butler,
though.
excuse me.
Who do you have, Roger?
I got Texas Tech.
Well, since I had Butler, I think Butler was going to beat Virginia, and that was going to be the first number 1 to go bye-bye. So you guys can pick this one, but I do not see Virginia being in the regionals. They will not be in Chicago, Illinois. How about that?
I think we agree.
All right, so then Texas Tech would be the next one up there. The next matchup
real?
after that would be
That was a consensus?
oh, well,
No, I'm just saying like that was a consensus.
I took Virginia.
I think we only have one person take Virginia, right?
Probably 'cause you didn't ask me. I said,
Well, what is it, Cravante?
Virginia.
What
does
is it,
Cravante want
Virginia.
to take?
Virginia. I'm going with Virginia, but y'all all said Texas Tech?
But I think we all agree that Virginia will be the first number 1. To go
Oh
down.
yeah,
There
yeah,
you go.
yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
going
So
down.
definitely. So, but is it still Texas Tech? Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all.
I'm picking
alright.
Texas
Huh?
Tech.
Oh, okay.
You can pick Virginia if you want to.
Oh, that's for us, and our bracket we'll do that.
Hey,
but
all
for
I'm
this,
saying
but
is-
for this, cool.
All I'm saying is I know what team is going. And it
Oh,
don't matter.
right. Me too. Right.
Right, I think
Especially
we
Midwest.
They,
Oh
look,
yeah.
they on the collision course. That's all that matters.
So then on the bracket we got Pitt and Xavier.
I like Pitt.
I'll take Pitt. I'll take Pitt too.
I like
Roger?
Jamie Dixon,
Well, I
Ralph.
got Wisconsin and Xavier, but I'm picking Xavier.
Pitt, Jamie Dixon.
I got Pitt as well. Ralph, who would you have?
I got the X-Men. I got Xavier.
I think the majority was saying Pitt. So the next matchup after that is Notre Dame and West Virginia.
We in the old Big East here.
Huh? You get a class? I think press Virginia. They learned a lot last year.
You go pressing.
They gonna press their way till they get out pressed.
Press till you can't press no
You
more.
right about
West
that.
Virginia.
It's been shown that Notre Dame's pressured enough. They're not gonna be able to respond to it.
No,
So-
no Jeremy Grant this year. Jeremiah Grant.
Ralph,
I agree with Press Virginia.
That's right.
West Virginia.
you got Press.
No. I had Stephen F. Austin, but
You a stone cold. Boy.
Please stop.
but anyway, no. I'm picking Notre Dame. That's what I'm picking.
All right. So
All
so
right,
what's
so the majority then was West Virginia in that one. And then the matchup after that is Indiana and Kentucky.
Tucky?
Oh, my other sleeper, Kentucky. Go
Tucky.
pencil him in.
Tucky.
Kentucky,
Euless.
Roger?
Oh, Kentucky, definitely.
D? Come on, man.
he's
You know
having
you,
sec-
we know you gonna pick Kentucky.
Tucky.
Euless.
Kyler
Kentucky.
Perry, go
Mary.
ahead, Kyler
I'm gonna
Perry.
take Kentucky.
Hey,
Poitras.
take that Kentucky Fried.
Lee.
But it's funny these two teams don't play during the regular season no more.
Because Kentucky doesn't want to play them, so that's why IU is going to win this game.
That's what I was
So
thinking.
see, even Ralph said Kentucky.
Tucky.
The next one would be USC and North Carolina. I'm
I'm
got North
taking the
Carolina.
tar, baby.
I got North Carolina.
North
Tom.
Carolina.
Everybody got North Carolina.
Yeah, they starting to hit
I
their
have
stride.
Indiana beating North Carolina.
Wow.
IU going to Philly to play Press Virginia. So you guys can pick North Carolina.
All right.
Oh,
so
man.
Then, so
You
then
don't
that
stop.
would be North Carolina and Kentucky according to our bracket over here.
Oh boy.
I
Oh,
got
boy.
Kentucky again.
I got North Carolina.
Roger,
Picking North Carolina.
both of y'all look puzzled. Cravante and
Because that's my sleeper, I'm going with Tucky one more time.
Comes down to coaching. John
I'm
Calipari.
saying Kentucky is your sleeper. Kentucky is not a sleeper.
I
It's
said
not.
earlier,
Listen.
too.
Kentucky is not a sleeper. He's right.
Listen, who's picking them? Who's picking Kentucky?
Not me. I got West Virginia. in the
Exactly.
I think over Carolina, I'm going with Kentucky just because of coaching.
All right. So then, Kentucky up there. All right. So then our next matchup would be. I think we got
West Virginia, Pitt.
and Pitt.
Ooh.
So then,
Another
Press-
old school Big East matchup. The
Press
old
Virginia.
backyard- The old backyard brawl.
Press
Go
Virginia.
pressing.
One more
Yeah,
time.
I-
West
pressing.
Virginia.
I like the press.
Was it
One
be
more time.
depressing?
Hey, Ralph, I'm on your
West.
bandwagon, baby. We riding the press,
so
baby.
Ralph,
Yeah.
Ralph, we going with the
Virginia,
press?
The press will
West
get
Virginia?
them to
The
Final
press?
Four.
Can't go
Press?
with press. I don't have none of that. I got to go with Notre Dame.
He's still holding on to Notre
Still
Dame.
holding on.
They were out like
Oh,
2
no.
rounds ago, by the way.
Like the Irish, man.
So then the matchup after that would be Texas and
Texas
Purdue.
Tech, Purdue.
Texas Tech and Purdue. I'm gonna roll with
I'm gonna roll
Purdue.
Purdue.
Yeah,
Purdue.
I'm going with
Purdue.
too.
All right, Ralph, would you say Purdue in this
Too much
matchup?
size.
That's up to you guys because I had Butler winning that. But yeah, I would say Texas Tech.
All right, the next
Michigan State, yeah.
Michigan State and
Oh, can we just
Gonzaga. So Michigan State.
What I tell you, put Michigan State in the Final Four right now.
All right. So then,
Put them right there.
so then after that would be Kentucky and West Virginia. Would be so that,
Wow.
Ooh, a rematch of last year. Let's not forget.
It is.
I got Kentucky.
I'm gonna take press. On that, I'm gonna take press.
You know what? I love me some Kentucky.
All right.
But I'm going with the press, baby.
Ride the press one
We
more
riding the
time.
press, like you said, Ralph. We riding to the Final Four
I don't got
almost.
none of that.
Cravante?
Final Four press.
going
I
with
got
North
the Tar
Carolina.
Line, but you know.
Carolina's gonna be there.
He said North Carolina.
Carolina.
I'm gonna go with. Jeez. All right. At some point, Kentucky just doesn't have what they had last year. I'm gonna go with the Press one more time.
All right. So that means we would be on there. I think most people voted West Virginia.
Yeah, Ralph got him in the Final Four.
Wow, we got a Big Ten Elite Eight matchup there.
So okay, and that matchup, then we have West Virginia in that one. Then it would be Purdue, Michigan State,
A quick
Michigan.
factoid, mighty quick, Dre. These two teams met, I think, in 2001 when Michigan State won the title in the Elite Eight.
Wow.
Mm.
About to meet again
History
because
could be-
everybody's rolling with Michigan State. No
History
matter
could
what
be
in
repeating
this
itself.
Michigan State.
Yes.
Yep.
Put them in the Final Four.
Put him in the championship game.
So I'm about to
Put
say,
him in
put
the
him in
championship
I say
game.
put them in the championship game.
Put them in the championship.
Put him. No, we'll get there.
Yeah,
But
I ain't rolling with North Carolina no more.
So according to our bracket,
He finally let North Carolina go.
so
3 rounds later.
so our final, well, in that matchup it'd be Michigan State and West Virginia.
Well, so the Final Four, our Final Four would be Kansas, Oregon, West Virginia, Michigan State. Oh, Michigan State.
Man, put Michigan State in the title game.
Oh, just go.
Absolutely.
Put him in that red circle.
Mich- so
No,
it'd be-
seriously, put them in that red circle. I'm serious.
So all right, it's Michigan State.
Who you got, Ralph, in the championship?
Championship, I have the Ducks versus Michigan State.
Wow.
All right, so then we have Kansas versus Michigan State. I'm gonna roll with
In the finals? Ooh.
I'm taking Michigan State.
Yeah, me too.
Denzel
Tom
Valentine.
Izzo, it's time.
H to the
T
Izzo.
to the Izzo.
all right.
State.
So I'm gonna go around Kansas or Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
T to the Izzo.
Denzel Valentine, Michigan State, Magic Johnson, all those people.
By the
It's
way,
all-
this would be a rematch of their game in Chicago
Earlier this year, right?
in the second
So-
game of the
so
year.
we
Michigan
all-
State
Yes.
dominated them.
So we're gonna set it up. So the final four would be Kansas, Oregon, West Virginia, Michigan State, with Kansas and Michigan State meeting, and everybody saying Michigan State will be the new champs.
I have Oregon winning it all, but okay, I'll go with you guys, Michigan State.
Sounds so
I mean, that's not my Final Four, but you know.
I mean, I think everybody
This,
kind of.
this the flex zone.
Yeah, this is the
final.
flex zone.
Okay,
final.
flex zone Final Four. Cool. I'm cool with that.
So,
I just got Michigan State in every bracket.
Yeah, me
So it's
too.
just
Me
like-
too. I got Michigan State. Period.
MSU, baby.
I mean,
They can make up for that
That's-
college football shellacking.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
look at that.
As long as they got Izzo.
Both made Final Fours.
There you go.
That this could be a fun fact coming soon.
So that's it then.
Michigan State.
Michigan State
Spartans.
State.
is the champs.
Let me get my pencil.
The disrespect that they show Michigan State is
It was very
absolutely absurd.
Oh, this is gonna come back to bite them.
Absolutely absurd. That's why they going all the way.
All right. Well, Ralph, thank you for helping us out do this this March Madness bracket. We appreciate your help.
Not a problem at all.
All right, and we appreciate Hugh, Kendra, Rochelle. We got Milton and Jackie all here. I got my boys with me, D, Roger, Byron, Cravante. Stay tuned as tomorrow's show we're going to ask, should Carmelo Anthony ask to be traded during the offseason, y'all?
Yes. Well, I'm sorry.
He still plays?
Oh,
Wow. Okay, Ralph. Cheap shot. Well, no.
Bang bang.
Porzingis.
Go like our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope at the Flex Zone 1. If you have any questions or ideas, send an email to theflexzone1@gmail.com. I am Andre Melton. And on that note,
Like that. We gone.
Peace.